Welcome back to Wikinews.
Today we're taking a deep dive into one of Resident Evil's most underrated yet fascinating characters, Alyssa Ashcroft from Resident Evil Outbreak. With the recent reveal of Resident Evil 9, officially titled Resident Evil Requiem, her legacy is suddenly back in the spotlight, and fans are buzzing about her possible connection to the new story. Let's break down Alyssa's journey, her impact on the series, and what her story could mean for the future of Resident Evil. First, let's rewind to the early 2000s. Alyssa Ashcroft made her debut as a playable character in Resident Evil Outbreak and its sequel, Outbreak File No. 2. She's not your typical survivor. Alyssa is an investigative reporter with a sharp mind, a no-nonsense attitude, and a knack for uncovering the truth. In the chaos of Raccoon City's outbreak, she used her resourcefulness and unique skills to survive, all while documenting the horrors unleashed by the Umbrella Corporation. She's known for her quick thinking, her lockpicking abilities, and her determination to expose Umbrella's crimes, even when it put her life at risk. Alyssa's backstory is filled with grit. Before the outbreak, she worked for the Daily Raccoon and previously for Comet News, always chasing the next big scoop. She even survived a traumatic investigation at an old hospital in the Arkley Mountains, where she lost a colleague to a T-virus experiment gone wrong. Despite these horrors, Alyssa pressed on, driven by her sense of justice and her desire to make the truth public. What's really interesting is that Alyssa is one of the few Outbreak characters confirmed to have survived the Raccoon City incident. In fact, she's canonically alive as recently as Resident Evil 7, where you can find a newspaper article written by her, dated January 19, 2016. After Raccoon City, she continued her journalism career, even working for a Louisiana paper and covering stories connected to the Resident Evil universe. Now, let's talk about why Alyssa is making headlines again. In the trailer for Resident Evil Requiem, we're introduced to Grace Ashcroft, a character who appears to be Alyssa's daughter. The trailer hints at a tragic past, with Grace's commander mentioning that Alyssa died 8 years ago, and referring to a traumatic event at a hotel. While we don't know all the details yet, it's clear that Alyssa's legacy is central to Grace's story. This connection is fueling speculation. Could we see Alyssa in flashbacks? Will her investigative work play a role in unraveling the new mystery? Capcom is keeping things under wraps, but the references are too strong to ignore. What makes Alyssa's returns so exciting is how she bridges the gap between classic Resident Evil and the new generation of stories. She's a survivor, a fighter, and a truth seeker, traits that clearly live on in Grace. With Leon Kennedy also confirmed as a main character in Requiem, it looks like we're in for a story that honors the series' roots while pushing into new territory. So, whether you're a longtime fan of Resident Evil Outbreak or just discovering Alyssa Ashcroft through the latest trailers, now is the perfect time to revisit her story. She's proof that even in a world overrun by bioterror, the truth matters, and the fight to uncover it never really ends. What do you all think? Are you excited to see Alyssa's legacy explored in Resident Evil Requiem? Do you think she'll appear in flashbacks, or will her story be told through Grace? Drop your theories in the comments, hit that like button if you love deep Resident Evil lore, and don't forget to subscribe for more updates on all things survival horror. Thanks for watching.